Have you ever seen what they call the shot tracer on a Sunday afternoon while watching the PGA? Now they have the darn thing loaded in your iPhone and you can learn from it. Not just a shot tracer, but a swing tracer as well. Now we didn't develop this. We think the technology is quite cool. And in fact, we have used very similar technology in developing a trading application, a trading app with indicators in a strategy that we call the Swing Tracer package. It comes with a strategy and indicators. Let me show it to you. This is a chart of the NQ futures running on a case chart, a 3.1 tick case bar. These lines on the chart are not moving averages, but this entire package is what we call our swing tracer. When the green line is over the red, you want to be long. When the green line is under the red, you want to be short. And they are not moving averages. We have a histogram that we call the Stock Market Caddy Swing Trade Tracer Histogram. And when the flight of the ball starts to drop off, you want to be bringing your trade to an end. When you're below and red and starts to drop off, you want to be bringing your short to an end. We even have an indicator that we call the SMC view from the tips. So important before you step up to any golf hole and just start whacking away that you stand back. Maybe the tee behind the one that you're going to tee off, or maybe from the tips, and take in the entire course. And we'll explain to you in a video, or better yet on one of our trading days, about how you put this all together. So not only do we offer you the indicators, the short and long indicators, we also paint the bars to help you visually know when you want to be long and when you want to be short. We of course give you the histogram, we give you the view from the tips, and we give you a strategy that you can measure before you start playing. Now this particular strategy is called SMC Swing Tracer Strategy. It has some settings, very few, and this is set for a case chart on the NQ. Take a look at the performance graph. Now this is not all tricked up with stops and profit targets. This is the performance graph, the history over the last 2 months. Profit factor of 1.25, total net profit 16,000, 9,100 on the long side, 7,000 on the short side. Quite a few trades, a good amount of trades, which is what you want, and not a lot of drawdown, and a balanced approach. Let's take a look. Now October is just getting started, but here historically. Now we don't make recommendations to buy or sell anything, and what's happened in the past may or may not happen in the future, but at least you have a model, at least you have something to follow, and you can measure your performance against the model's performance. Are you getting it done? Now if you don't have, now to run any of these, you do need, and we have no affiliation with TradeStation, we think the world of TradeStation. We've been a TradeStation user for years, and we think there's none other. So these at the moment will only work with TradeStation. But if you're not familiar with case bars and you want to run this on, let's say, a 1 hour time frame, let me just change this to 60 minutes. Now I have no idea how this is going to look. It may be necessary to change a few parameters, but let's take a look. 60 minutes over, that was actually over the last 6 months. Well, that looks pretty darn good. Let's put it on an equity curve, and there's the equity curve. Pretty flat for the beginning, and then she started to run on out. Profit factor of 1.58 over the last 6 months, 24,000, 18 long, 6,000 short. That, folks, is a trading strategy matched with trading indicators. Now you're probably saying, okay, what's this guy selling me? How much does this package cost? I got to go to TradeStation or run it, and how much is it going to be? Well, the truth of the matter is I really don't want to sell it to you. What? I don't. The cost, though, would be $5,000 if you wanted to buy it. I'd rather not. I'd rather you come to StockMarketCaddy.com. We have no long-term contracts. Check us out. Join for a month or two. Get a feel for what we're doing. And if you want to join in our intraday live trading group, you'll also get access to, let me show you, bring into view. This is called the Swing Machine, running on the TradeStation platform called Radar, but this is our proprietary information here. These are other strategies showing you live profit and loss, running on a 60-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute. We give you the strategy, complementary strategy, the wind direction, key support and resistance levels. So I would rather you come, I'd rather you give me a call, we can chat, send us an email, join for a month or two. If you just want to get the videos at night, it's $49 a month. If you want to jump right in and start trading, ideally in simulation mode. By the way, we're big fans of simulation, but it's good enough for an airline pilot and a train engineer. It's good enough for us. And if you want to jump in, we have our intraday live session where you get access to the Swing Machine, and you would get access to any of our other strategies that might interest you, and you get access to the Swing Tracer package for while you stay with us. So rather than fork over $5,000, why not join for $400 a month? You'll get access to the Swing Machine live, you'll get access to our other strategies, and you'll get access to this package. Now, we're not going to tell you, spoon feed, go in here, go out here. It's not a trading room. We make available the technology so that you can learn to play your own game. But at least you have contact, and we try to act as a mentor. We share with you the signals that we're getting and how we might play them so that you might learn. If after 1 month you say, I don't want to belong anymore, there's no commitment. You can stay as long as you want. You can leave whenever you want. If at the end of 1 month, though, you then want to buy a specific package, we will credit you that 1 month, just the 1 month, what you would have spent toward the purchase of the package. But quite frankly, a lot of our folks, just going month to month, you get the Swing Machine, we get any adjustments, any software updates, you get live access to it, and you've got access to us in a multitude of other indicators and strategies. If you have something or an idea that someone else has presented to you or that you've dreamt up and you want some help possibly developing that and testing that, we're also available for our members to do that sort of thing. I'm Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com. Feel free to check us out. Feel free to send us an email. Feel free to give us a call. And why not start tomorrow? You could be watching the Swing Machine live, and you could be running on your TradeStation platform what we call our Swing Tracer.